What's hot and what's not in the Vancouver Westside single-family market for February 2019. The Vancouver Westside single-family market continues to favor buyers. That's right, we're in a very, very weak market right now. We're in a market favoring buyers. Median prices have fallen. That's right, median prices fell between December of last year and January of this year by about $400,000. In December, median prices were hovering around $3.1 million. Now we're sitting just over $2.7 million for your typical detached home in the West Side. Inventory, well, inventory came up a little bit, but we're still very low on inventory. 634 homes are available and on the market last month. Only 35 of them actually sold though. That's right, 35 homes. That's all the homes that sold in the entire West Side detached single family market last month. And that works out to about 6% of the homes that sold. So what's hot? Well, like I mentioned, not one neighborhood is strong right now. There's not one community that I can point a finger to and say, well, that community is favoring sellers. The only neighborhood which is seeing a little semblance of some activity, I would say, is Dunbar. We saw 9 homes sell in Dunbar. There were 93 available in Dunbar and on the market. So to have 9 of them sell is about 10% of the homes that sold in Dunbar. But remember, that's not even close to being a seller's market. In fact, that's still a buyer's market, but that was the strongest community we had last month. The price point that's doing really well right now is the $2 million to $2.25 million price band. That's where we're starting to see some activity, and that's actually a seller's market. In that little narrow tight price band between $2 million and $2.25 million, 33% of the homes are selling in this price category. We had 5 homes sell in this price category last month out of 15 that were on the market. So again, in the lower end, and when I say lower end, when I say around $2 million, we're even seeing homes listed under $2 million, which is unusual for the Vancouver West Side, but prices have fallen, where we even saw a few homes that were available under $2 million last month. So what's not hot? Well, every community is doing poorly right now, but the worst community right now, if I had to say, well, which community is doing the worst? Which has the most inventory and the least amount of sales? Well, South Granville, very weak in South Granville. We only saw 2 homes sell in South Granville last month. There were 75 homes on the market, so that's only 3% of them that sold. Very, very weak in South Granville. But that's just because there's a lot of inventory there. But like I said before, all areas are doing poorly right now. In fact, only 6% of the homes in general are selling. But the interesting thing, when you look at the statistics for the Vancouver Westside detached single family market, as soon as you get over $2.75 million, there's virtually no activity. Anything over $2.75 million is just sitting there. And the ironic part is, about 85% of the homes, or almost all the inventory, is over $2.75 million. So what does that tell you? Well, prices have to come down if we're going to start to see some sales activity in the West Side detached market. If you'd like to take a look at the statistics for not only the West Side detached market, but also for the condo market, which is a little bit stronger. Actually, condo market is actually doing a little bit better than the detached market. I have the condo and single family market for townhomes and condos, as well as single family for most areas in the Lower Mainland, for North Vancouver, West Vancouver, East Vancouver, the Vancouver West Side. Most areas in the Lower Mainland, I have these statistics. I have a great graph that shows how inventory is changing over time, how values are changing over time, and how the number of sales are changing over time. It's very interesting when you look at the correlation between number of sales and inventory. You can really get a sense for where the market's going. Feel free to download that package of information by clicking on the link above or below, depending on whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. My name is David Setton with Oakwyn Realty and Answers in Real Estate. And if you'd like to contact me, you can reach me anytime at 604-808-9796. And as always, thank you so much for listening today.